This is looking pretty good. What do you think?
Feels nice.
Yeah, very compact. I really love and appreciate just the way that you go about it. I can see a lot about your, end result in terms of how you operate your process.
There's no reinventing the wheel here. I mean, the Italians had it figured out in a Coney manual in 1968.
Shoes on here.
Cory's back. We have had quite a year, and it's been a year since we started.
It's amazing how much you learn and how far you go, what you think, and then how much actually happens in a year. Like your expectations for this, and also the amount of things you actually learn in a year. And you look back and go, wow, that was a big difference.
Yeah, you look a lot smaller. Like, holy cow. We were just talking about this a second ago, just how much skinnier you are. Last year we raced at, what did we say?
168, 170.
Yeah, and now you're hovering about like 155 to 158.
Over the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've been working on, actually more than that, probably since May, I've been cutting calories here and there as much as I can, but we're in this specific 2-month weight training program, or weight loss program over the last little bit, where I've been cutting protein, 2 or 3 or 4 day blocks of weight loss, and then kind of a breather, and then weight loss, and then a breather again. So it's very systematic for almost 2 months.
And then the idea is we lose weight everywhere and then building back in the legs. Now we're just gonna throw Cory onto the bike and just do a quick fit check just to see where he's at. You definitely look a little low. Let's see. 125. Yeah, because this one is a little longer.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Alright, deep breath in.
Yep.
Good. So, looking way better here. So we dropped Cory's stem and raised the saddle. He was too low. I don't know what's going on with everybody, but it's like, yeah, we had to bring Cory up 2 centimeters. So it's like everybody is getting taller or something. I'm not sure what's going on.
I hope not.
Yeah, so we definitely need to work on your left hip flexor. How we correct that is we've got to work on this, the hip flexors right in here. What they're doing is they're rotating his leg out. So with every pedal, he is kind of being pulled out of alignment. And that's not something you want to correct for with shims or anything. It's very important that you fix the body. You don't want to just put band-aids on everything. So this week I am going to be offering a ProPath contract to a new rider, Joey Bacala. We've been working together for 5 months. Joey is really impressed and proved that he wants this. He really wants to pursue cycling at a high level. So this is a big commitment on both our ends. I've had a lot of people kind of wonder or, be outright dismissive of the ProPath program. It is a big responsibility on both the riders and my side in terms of what is involved. It's a lifetime contract, and I've been called everything from narcissistic to taking advantage of riders and all of these things. But I think if you were to ask any of the people who I work with, you would know that that's not at all my intention. The idea is to be able to give the riders a level of support that they can't get otherwise. And you might think, okay, well, all right, Jordan, why not just give them the support that they need without locking them into a lifetime contract? And a big part of that is I need to know with a degree of confidence that I can count on them being still plugged in and doing the work 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road. Because how I would coach somebody if I know that I'm going to be working with them in 5 years is very different from how I would coach somebody who might be here today and gone tomorrow. And that understanding of what I can count on is really important because it allows me to really take a long-term approach in terms of building an athlete. You know, if you want to build a skyscraper, you lay the foundation very differently than if you're going to go out and build a mobile home or a single family home. And that's the idea here. It takes so much effort and time to build the foundation. You don't start by building up with a skyscraper. You actually start by building down. You've got to dig out the foundation and make sure that it is rock solid. So I'm excited to get to work with Joey and see what it is that we could do, see what we can accomplish. And yeah, 2019 is going to be a great year. All right, we're going to have a look at Joey's TT position. Definitely some problems. It's been a little bit since we fit him, and I've actually never seen him on this bike.
Yeah,
Pretty interesting. So this is Trek Speed Concept. We painted it, and yeah, he just looks a little low. And also his back, if you could see right now, he's very upright. So we need to work on that.
that are going to be able to, in a time trial, be able to keep the hips super rotated.
Be enough. You know what I'm loving is just how seamless the transition from his helmet to his back is. It's very clean. So drop your head just a little. Yeah. That's really important because how the air flows up and over from the head to the shoulders is going to have a major impact on the aerodynamics. Like some people, they have a huge gap back here. Some people, the head sticks up too high. Sometimes the head is actually below the shoulders. That's actually a problem as well. So you don't want it to do either. If it's too high, you're increasing your coefficient of drag. If it's too low, you're actually increasing your aerodynamic drag because of how the air causes this sort of wave right there. But this looks really nice. How does it feel? Yeah?
Yeah.
Happy with it? Look at that.
Okay, it's
One of
louder, but my
Yeah.
That only took a few tries.
Yep. So let's see, what do we have over here? So this was Enos, Valley of the Sun, GC win from 2017, and then Cory won Chico and SDR, the Pro 1 race last year. SDSR was pretty rad, just because he basically soloed the crit. I mean, he was with, was it 4 other guys? But they mostly just sat on, and he took it. That was pretty rad. And now I have this.
Whoa, hey. What about that guy?
Oh, what about that guy? I can't forget that, the fixed gear champion. That's Justin. JP. Getting to it. Gonna test Justin and then Cory, Joey, just to establish a baseline and kind of see where we go from here. Alright, got the boys set up now. Just warming up for a lactate ramp test. How you feeling?
Excellent.
Yeah?
We're only 5 minutes in though.
Yeah. Just finished up with lactate. Joey and Cory got some great data. Joey is riding very well. Very well.
I'll say 300 watts.
Yeah, super awesome. And Cory, well, he's in a whole other category.
For now, until the 2 of them catch up with their training, which they've got the process to do, and then there'll be 3 people on a whole other league.
Yeah, if you want to have a look-see, at 350 watts, his lactate was 1.6. All in all, a good morning of testing, and now we can apply this to what we know and take it out on the road. All right, big day. Signing Joey Bacala to a ProPath contract. You know, we both are at the point where I believe in Joey, he believes in me, and we're ready to take the next step. And so, you know, there's certain training techniques and things that I do that I won't share with the average athlete. So, yeah, we've gotten to that point where it's time to take the next step. Joey's demonstrated that he's ready and that he wants it. You left your job and you're all in on this, right?
I am, and you know, specifically with the contract, I think what it really is it's just a structure and a statement that basically, if there's a way there to where what my goals are, if there's a way to achieve those, you're going to do everything in your power to find that path.
Yep.
Right? And I'm going to do everything in my power to follow that path.
Yeah.
It's just a statement of both of us promising to do this.
Yeah.
As long as I want to actually work towards those things, we're both going to take those steps.
All right, let's get going. Well, don't you three just look a little broken down? What happened?
I think he hit a razor blade. I think it's
Or a butcher knife.
It's still in the tire.
Dang.
Figure out what it is. It's like up in there. Yeah. I think it's a piece of aluminum part of a razor blade. Be careful, it's like actually in there still.
Dang.
Yeah.
You tired there? Just got back from training with Joey and Cory. Keeping it real. They're strong.
Too strong.
Wait, what?
This
Okay,
will
wait.
happen.
For starters, only bike racers would have in their possession a 5-pound pumpkin pie.
That's
You're
a-
welcome.
Then we gotta figure out how to divide it and calculate the calories. So we got 5 pounds here, so
Yeah.
16 ounces in a pound. 5
Sure.
times 16 equals 80 ounces, and so that's an eighth of the pie divided
10
by
ounces, you had it
80
right.
equals 10 ounces. Pretty close, guys. So 10 ounces is 604 calories. That means I have.
That slice is 604 calories.
That means the Fitness Pal here,
Oh.
I have 529 calories I can eat to be 2,300 under. 2,200 under. So I could eat almost that whole thing if I wanted to be that selfish, but I insist that if you want pie, take.
So okay,
take
so
your
you've
slice.
got more to work with. I'll take a smaller.
You take the slice you think you can work with, and I'll eat the
And I'll
rest.
take the 10.
You'll take the. You want to take the tip? Okay, grab it.
Well, you do want
One
some?
more?
You want this
Yeah,
guy?
yeah, just that. That's fine.
Okay, perfect.
You got to go measure that. We need to know how many ounces we're losing here.